It says, wait a minute, let's read the title. Pentagon has misplaced billions, if not trillions of dollars. Former Pentagon official. Let's watch video.
Now, the U.S. Defense Department put the huge loss down to basic accounting errors. For more, we turn to former Pentagon official Michael.
It's not clear at all.
Accounting errors. It's not like the Pentagon just started yesterday. This has been from the very beginning. How do you make such a big mistake in losing this money, or not actually sending the bill to Saudi Arabia and making sure that it got paid?
Oh, it's gotten worse. I mean, there have been instances where it's been much, much worse. They've misplaced billions, if not trillions of dollars. The accountability office in the Pentagon is hopeless. They cannot, it does not function at all. And this goes on all the time. Funds may have been hidden, or the notion that they lost the accounting is happens all the time with the Pentagon. I mean, when you look at the amount of money that was spent just for humanitarian projects in Afghanistan, for example, reports have shown that money is totally unaccounted for. They don't know where it went.
Well, it's interesting, Mike. When you talk to any soldier that's ever been on duty, active duty, they all say there is a wasteful spending all over. And yet, we hear time and time again, they go back to budgets for the soldiers. It's for our military. Don't you believe in national defense if you don't boost the military budget? And yet, we have an issue like this where the money. Now, do you think this is honestly just a mistake, or is it possibly on purpose?
Well, the Pentagon didn't admit to it until they were called out on accountability for all the monies that have been used in refueling with the Saudi jets. The Pentagon admitted, yes, there's been an error, but they never volunteered it. They like to hide these things, and unless you ask, you're not going to be told. So there's probably a lot more waste. But the fact that the Saudis are not paying for fuel when they're a oil exporting country is totally bizarre. That we should even be footing this bill. They should be paying the United States for whatever is happening, and they're not.
Well, that's my question for you. Why are we acting as subcontractors for a foreign government in this case?
They can afford it.
Well, they can afford it, but why don't they use their own equipment? If they're engaged in this war with another country, why is the United States even involved in this way?
Well, it's to show politically support for the Saudis, particularly in Yemen, but now it's gotten out of control. Now we're seeing a reversal of that approach by the Pentagon. It's going, and Mattis, Secretary of Defense, has basically called for a 30-day meeting, and within 30 days, there should be something toward more peace discussions. And it looks like things are going to be happening because Congress is about ready to pull the plug.
Well, that's the thing. I think that's a question for you. A lot of attention's been given to other areas, but I usually find when attention's not given to an area, that means something's going on. Why do you think the media hasn't covered this war in Yemen as much as they have other conflicts?
They probably don't understand it. It's probably too remote, and it has been out of the limelight. But when the Saudis routinely target civilian targets and it resulted in this humanitarian disaster. The most recent one, of course, was bombing a school bus with 40 children on it. You would think there would have been outrage, but unfortunately there is not. But I think now, because of that and the Khashoggi issue,
do you see those black folks, man, getting shot and getting killed over there? You see that? They're not showing it on the news. There's a reason why. They killing black people all over the world, man. They want us to think that the war is between the white Arabs and stuff like that. But those places is almost predominantly black, man. A friend of mine said, somebody I know said she went to Iraq one time, and at the airport she seen a number of black folks. She said, you know, they might show Saddam Hussein and people who look like him on the news, but when she went to Iraq, she seen nothing but black folks like this. They is killing Hebrews all over the planet, man. And what we gonna do? What we doing? Watching TV as we speak, right? Huh? Sitting on your couch, on your laptop, on your phone, watching TV. Yeah, going to your local churches. Talking about people who don't go to church. What about these people getting shot, huh? If they getting killed because they don't go to church, idiot, self-righteous ass Negroes, man.
and the fact that the Saudis can't work their way out of a paper bag, I think even in a war next door, let alone wanting to conquer Tehran of all things, which Mohammed bin Salman, of the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, has threatened to do, it's silly. And for us to be spending billions and billions of dollars toward that enterprise is just ludicrous. So we've got to stop fighting these wars. We've got to stop fueling these things. But on the other hand, we have an argument coming out, well, this is what maintains jobs. So in effect, we're saying we need wars in order to maintain our livelihood here. And so we're always going to be doing that, rather than converting all that to decent infrastructure, reconstruction, and development, and helping humanity rather than destroying it.
Well, it's interesting that you bring that up, because it wasn't too long ago. I remember President Donald Trump, then candidate Donald Trump, on the campaign trail said that he was going to trim military spending, so actually the money would go to the soldiers and on the ground. Now you've got Secretary Mattis submitting a $750 billion budget, higher than ever. Why is he making this decision now? Well, and does it not profit them personally to have this threat of war going with so many different areas around the world?
The defense budget was originally set at $700 billion. Military troops came in to the Congress and said, we need $733 billion. Trump said, okay, let's just round it off to 750 in case we're compromised, so you can get the 733 you want. Keep in mind, Trump, after he said that, Trump then announced that it's going to be the military who's going to build his wall down along the border. So maybe some of those funds are going to be, there's going to be an attempt to divert some of those funds, but frankly, there's no congressional authority to do that. So we got another brouhaha about ready to blow up here.
Well, that's the thing, that always the threat of war, even the threat of war happens. Do you think that might be some of the motivation? Yes, we have Yemen going on right now, but we're also seeing some interesting moves being made by this administration in the areas of North Korea, China, Russia. Now, that's over the fear of war these guys can make money off of, or they can sit there. Yeah. But at some point, they might cross that line and might actually end up in
one. It could be a mistake.
Do you actually feel, if we're putting this money into our military, that we're actually making our military ready for, is it actually going to be improving equipment, or is this just mainly going to these wasted funds somewhere?
Well, a combination of replenishing what we've lost over and used over time. We've been at war continuously for 17 years. That needs to be replenished, and but frankly, there's a potential for waste when you get up in those higher numbers. No question about it.
Well, it's never wasteful when you're on our set. Thank you for joining us, Michael.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this.
Wait a minute, I'm not done. I'm not done with y'all. I think I got one more I want to show you guys on the same station. Let me see. Let's go see what else they got on RT America. Let's see. Look at just the body. Let me see. I think let's talk about some good news, man. Let's talk about good news. See what Tyler Perry did.
A good trend seems to be coming out of Hollywood this holiday season, as celebrity Secret Santas seem to be the thing and bringing cheer to most families in need. What started off with Tyler Perry, who walked into 2 Atlanta area Walmart stores and paying off the remaining balance of 1,500 customers' layaways to the total of $434,000, was picked up by a rock star, Kid Rock, who followed at a Walmart in Nashville, paying off a 350 layaways totaling $81,000. Now, Tyler initially wanted to keep it as anonymous, but as you can imagine, word of his generosity quickly spread, and Tyler addressed it in an Instagram video saying, "If you have a layaway at either place, and it was there as of 9:30 this morning, then I have paid for all of your layaways for Christmas. So Merry Christmas," Perry announced in an Instagram video. Now, he added, "I know it's hard times, and a lot of people are struggling. I'm just really, really grateful to be able to be in a situation to do this. So God bless you, go get your stuff." Now, normally I'm not big on celebrities boasting about how generous they are, but in this case, I think it is the spark needed to hopefully encourage others to do the same.
Now, I can guarantee you Fox ain't talking about this. Probably CNN ain't either. I'm not big on pagan holidays, but what he done, that man done it out of his heart, man. Look, I write books. I've done a couple of stage plays. This man didn't have to do what he did, but he did out of his own heart. And he right. People are struggling like hell now, more than ever. It's more people having heart attacks and strokes right now for the economy and the way life is right now. And that man didn't have to do that, but he did. He know it's hard out here. It's sad that a millionaire, almost a billionaire man, no brother, black man, know that it's hard out here. But some of these jack-legged, Bible-toting, Uncle Tom pastors and their congregation walking around. And some churches do good work, but people don't realize that people are struggling right now. They're too busy with their head up in the air, thinking they shit don't stink. Thinking because this person don't work, he or she ain't worthy. Let me be around people that have money, who can afford to be around me or take care of me. But you're going to get your fucking wake-up call sooner than later, and probably sooner than damn later. All right? But, God bless this brother. God bless him, man. This is Wake Up Israel News with Chris Judah. God bless. Take care.